What is going on, everybody? This is Gabriel Jones giving you a drop of sun any chance I get, and welcome back to another national final reaction. Today's video is for a country that I wasn't able to get to last year, but I made it a mission to catch them this year. It's Estonia. I know that the show was super eventful last year, largely because they had Tommy Cash as the winner, and it was pretty obvious that he would take the crown for the 2025 edition. But this time, I don't have a clear idea for who will be the champion. There have been quite a few artists that have garnered some attention and a lot of fanfare, but I don't think I'm able to predict who could get first place today. This is a prediction I'm gonna have to make as I watch the show today, because I'm on a roll right now, and I don't want to break it anytime soon. I'm still proud of myself for correctly guessing Alika as the 2023 winner. So I think I have a good history with guessing which artists will come out on top. It's a nice Saturday afternoon. I just got back from the florist shop, helping with Valentine's Day. Yeah, so now it's time to kick back and see what the Estonians have to offer. I hope you got plenty of chocolates and heart candies to munch on. Because today, it's time for Eesti Laul. Alright, so Clicherik and Max with Jolly Roger. That's our first performer for today. Ooh, look at that. Standing on top of a car. Yo ho. I feel like I'm on a pirate ship right now. Oh, it's like his sunglasses are like a little eye patch, you know? Okay, I'm digging the flow. He's really getting into the techno. Arrgh, matey! There's almost kind of elements of dubstep to this song as well. You know, when it comes to the sound. Oh my god, there's a keyboard in the hood. I absolutely love that. I love it. Ooh, this melody right here, paired with the pianos. Ooh, I dig it. I dig it. Ooh, nice. We got some rock going on. We got the skulls in the background, the flames shooting up. All right, gotta give it one more final dance before performance closes. Woo! Okay. Good stuff, boys. Okay, so that was Clicherik and Max with Jolly Roger. Had to get the song title up for a moment. But yeah, that one had a lot of energy to it. I really liked the pirate theme that they were going for. You know, it had a lot of dubstep, it had a lot of rock, it had a lot of hip hop. It was definitely creative. It's definitely the type of song that you would want to go first because it really gets the party going and all that. I wouldn't say it's something that I would submit to the Vienna show. Frankly, they remind me a little bit too much of Vibe. But I really like how much fun these guys clearly had on stage. I'm sure there's a lot of audience members who really gelled with them, so yeah, good stuff for them. Alright, we got Robert Linna. Let's see what he's given. Oh, okay, already I'm getting the 70s vibe with this dude. Damn, he is looking sharp in that white suit. Ooh, yeah, this one is kind of making me relax a little bit, you know? I feel like relaxing on my bed right now. Ooh, look at that. He's just busting a move on the stage. Yeah, he's really feeling this one. Yeah, the lights for this one are absolutely beaming right now. Woo! There you go. The element of chimes right there. They really do a lot to bring me into the atmosphere. Okay, Robert! Yo, Robert! I didn't think you were gonna do that. Peace! Yo. That was kind of cool. Alright, so we just had Metsik Roos by Robert Linna, and that one felt extremely cool. Like, it felt like we were in the 70s watching him perform on Motown or something, and he had the entire fit down, like the white suit and the shades and the combed hair. Yeah, this was just oozing with swag. And the falsetto too he gave was just magnificent. Like, I really liked the vibe that he had on that stage. If he does end up in the super final, which I'm pretty sure Eesti Laul is still doing, I wouldn't mind, honestly. Like, honestly, I kind of wish that I had someone to see on Valentine's Day, because I would absolutely be performing that song in front of them. So yeah, Robert, you really impressed me. Okay, this is Grete Paia with Taevas, üles. I hope I'm pronouncing all this correctly. Okay, we are opening with Greta being surrounded by black crystals. Ooh! The beautiful harmonizing along with her levitating a ball. Those are some really cool effects to observe while she's belting this pre-chorus. Yeah, this production is like really heavy, you know? It just really just acts all aggressive. I really dig the glittery eyeshadow. It absolutely makes it look fabulous. Ooh. That's really cool. Little glowy sticks forming shapes around her. Okay. Going higher and higher and higher until we reach the actual moon. Oh my god, the way those sticks blend is just incredible. And that is the song. Okay, so that was Grete Paia. I'm correcting myself from earlier. It's Greta, not Grete. But she gave us the song Taevas, üles. And yeah, that one had a lot of heavy pop production to it. I really loved how hypnotic she made the beats. The way that she was surrounded by the glowy sticks was a really interesting choice. And yeah, a lot of neat visuals all around. I wish I knew what she was singing about, because I'm not exactly fluent in Estonia, in case you haven't noticed. But yeah, she had a lot of wondrous production to offer there. So here's hoping that she can end up with a good score. Okay, so our next artist is Prits, singing the song Warrior. Ooh, already we got the mean guitar coming in. Like the way her voice just ascends right there. Alright, I think the backup vocalist right there. They really fit with the scene. Yeah, that's right. I'm a beast, just waiting to be unleashed. Yeah, we are extremely reliant on the Reds today. It's almost like we're watching Vidbeer again. Yeah, it's almost like we're constantly in the mouth of a beast, because the screen is constantly surrounded by teeth. Nice choice. She's getting the crowd pumped. Oh, like the way the beat just punches you right there, like repeatedly. Woo! Alright! Yeah, that's right. Rock and roll forever. Okay, so that was Prits with the song Warrior, and while Robert was taking us back to the 70s, Laura took us back to the 80s, because wow, that one felt like I was witnessing like Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, you know, one of those bands from way back in the day. And yeah, she had like the big curly fritzy hair, and yeah, she just felt the rock spirit in her. You know, she's a warrior, she's a fighter. She doesn't let anybody put her down. Very reliant on the Reds. I love the dog imagery that she has in the background. Now, while I do jam with that song, I don't know if the crowd is going to be totally down to like vote for something that's like more classic rock, you know? But then, you know what? That's not to put Laura down. After all, she's a warrior. My point is that I don't know if this is going to come away with the win, but I'm so glad that Laura was able to offer us this tune. Rock and roll forever. Our next song is Rhythm of Nature with Uliana. Ooh, look at this. A lot of blues and greens for the lighting and aesthetic. Yo, the backup vocalists, A+. I'm loving the harmonies they're creating. Oh my god, look at the beautiful blend of colors right here. Yo, this looks like a majestic forest. I feel like I'm watching Avatar. Alright, gotta give a shout out to the dancers. They're putting in a lot of effort too. Yeah, this is just kind of a fun chorus right here. I really like the vibe of it. I think I really like her voice right here. Yeah, she's doing a great job with the performance. I can really hear the audience clapping along, you know, sort of getting into the spirit. Woo! Oh my god! Uliana, you were fantastic! Okay, so we just had Rhythm of Nature by Uliana Olhina. I actually looked it up, and she's actually from Ukraine. So I believe she's like a citizen of Estonia, and maybe she had like Ukrainian parents who are also Estonian, but regardless, she brought a lot of specialty to that performance. I love the blend of colors that she uses. It's a lot of warm colors with greens and blues and purples, and yeah, she had a lot of fun on stage, I could tell, you know, where she's like dancing with all of her other girls on the stage, and yeah, it just seemed like such an edifying and naturalistic performance. I'm sure if she got sent to Vienna, her and Eva Maria will bond over their love for the environment. Yeah, I think that one could earn a lot of points, you know, it deserves to. Alright, here we go. The myth, the man, the legend, Ollie. Ooh, look at that. The mic attached to the camera. It's amazing. Fill my soul with your DNA. What an epic line right there. Yeah, this one just makes you want to start running, you know? Go on the treadmill or something. Oh, look at that, setting the stair railings on fire. That's insane. Yo, that is a shot right there, with him turning around from the audience. Just yeah, it's like we're literally running through the forest right now with how fast the graphics are moving. You're gonna make a Mothman out of me. And I love the green light just shining on him, and the little melody of keyboards right there. Ooh! Yeah, hopefully the people carrying him are gonna give him those notes. Woo! Oh my god, he is a showman. 100%. Woo! Ollie was slayed. That one was absolutely fucking gnarly. I was enjoying the green lighting, I was enjoying the fast-paced graphics, I was enjoying the butterfly imagery, the staircase on fire, woo! And he is absolutely enamored with this girl that he might be singing to. Like, it was astonishing. Like, the stage presentation, it was all there. He has the right elements. Like, oh my god. I would be freaking livid if they give him another second place finish. Like, guys, don't do that to him again, alright? He's earned enough silver medals, alright? Give him the gold at this point, alright? Oh my god. Like, Ollie, if you can hear me right now, if you're watching this, just know that you are putting on a magnificent performance right here. Oh my god, I was living for it. Guys, don't make him settle for silver again, please. Our next artist is Marta Pikani with Kell, kuus. I'm excited for this one. Ooh, right away we got some very strong vocals. Yeah, it's like she's chilling at a farm right now. Yeah, it kind of looks like there's like a fireplace like going off behind her. Oh, look at that. She has like a Harley Davidson with her on stage. I wonder if she could outrace Voyager's car. Ooh, very elongated note right there. I was like, oh my god, when is it gonna end? Okay, now it feels like the field is being set on fire. Okay. Look at the smoke just like blowing towards them. You know, it really adds to like the fiery imagery in a way. And we close on the banjo. Alright, so Marta Pikani was the performer we just had. I really liked how this one takes a more folksy direction, you know, with the banjos, the guitars, and everything. And yeah, it seems like she really was able to immerse herself in the environment that she was creating for herself. And yeah, a really fantastic voice, I gotta say. I don't know if I would choose it to win the contest, but I could definitely see the talent that she possesses. So yeah, Marta, I'm glad you got your folk on with this one. Alright, so this is Noëp with Days Like This. I'm curious about this one. I started in my notes. Alright, we're opening with a silhouette of our performer. Yeah, so far he's like staring down the camera, just glaring at it. I like his low registered voice so far. It does please my ears a little bit. Okay, I really like the percussion with this one. It's almost like drum and bass. Okay, so it looks like his signature color for this performance is blue. You know, that's sort of the palette we're working with. Ooh, the graphics behind him are really cool. It's like we're standing right at the beach. Ooh, little fireworks shooting off right behind him. Ooh, yes, let's go another octave. Let's go another octave. Bring it out of me. Ooh, writing it on the screen before we close out. Love it. Okay, so that was Noëp, or Nep, I believe. Either way, he performed the song Days Like This. And, yo, I really dug that one. He had a lot of clean production to offer with it. And I love how it has, like, a hopeful spirit to it, even though there's, like, an undertone of gloom with it. The blues were really cool. I like how that was the color he went with for the whole, like, presentation. And the way his voice just kind of raises another octave towards the end, that was an earworm. I would have to say, I think if I were to name an artist that he reminds me of a little bit, it's that guy named Example, who was pretty huge in, like, the early 2010s. You guys might remember him, since you're in Europe, of course. He did a few songs with Calvin Harris, I know that, like, we'll be coming back for you one day. Because, you know, he also relied on a lower register for his singing performance. And it wouldn't surprise me if Noëp was inspired by him. So, yeah, really great stuff to see from him. And, again, I really hope this guy ends up with a good score. Alright, this is getter Jaani with The Game. Ooh, alright, here we go. We got a lot of dance moves to show off for the opener. Alright, we have an acoustic guitar and a thumping drum to bring us the first verse. Alright, this one kind of has like a little stomping and clapping sort of tune to it. Ooh, that one kind of just punches you a little bit, you know? Has like a nice little intensity. Ooh, we got plenty of fireworks going off, just like the previous song. Ooh, look at that! She has like a little choir emerging from the back. Didn't expect that. Woo! There you go, get her. There you go, get her. Get him. Reach for the sky. Woo! Okay, so that was getter Jaani with the song The Game. And I gotta say, like, I really like the dance moves that she was giving to us on stage. It was really hypnotic, if you would say. And I really like the song meaning, which is like, you know, love is a game. And if we just keep playing at it, you know, we could end up somewhere beautiful, you know. We might get a really sweet reward. Yeah, the choir on the LED screen was really unique. I wasn't expecting her to do that. And yeah, and a lot of like hard-hitting production too. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she gets some fans from that one. Alright, so this should be an interesting one. Ants and Minimal Wind. This seems to be like a collab. Regardless, let's see what happens. Ooh. I kind of like that, where like every time we hear the beats, we cut to the girl. The dissolving effects are really interesting. They really make the whole thing entrancing. Yeah, I mean, their voices are working very well together. Like, that's definitely something worth praising. We got this warm yellowish lights shining on her. Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely letting loose with his voice right here. Yeah, I'm sure the audience members really feel the emotions with this one. Ooh, and then we dim the lights as we close out the song. Wow. Okay, so that was Ant and Minimal Wind. Their song was titled Wounds Don't Wanna Fall. So, yeah, that one was the extremely emotional ballad that we had for the competition. You know, there was bound to be one of them. And, yeah, their voices worked together so well. I liked how they experimented with the effects. You know, it almost kind of felt like it was dizzying. You know, it almost kind of felt like you were wearing the drunk goggles at certain points. They also did a lot with the editing. Like, they kept cutting sharp and rapidly to, like, different band members while we were getting into, like, the bridge and everything. And a lot of playful coloring with the lights, too. Like, we were looking at yellows 1 second, but then blues in another second. Yeah, I think that this could actually end up with a very strong score. It could very well win. I don't know if I would call it my absolute favorite of the bunch, but I think this one could actually look at a first place finish. All right, we got an all-women group this time. Vanilla Ninja was Too Epic to Be True. Ooh, we got like a very shiny filter on our lead vocalist. Ooh, nice. That's a sick guitar melody right there. I kind of like that. Ooh, a lot of white colors going on here. It's almost blinding in a way. Ooh, nice. That was well choreographed. Yeah, they're utilizing the split screens here so professionally. Ooh, got a little wick right there. Shout out to the drummer right there. Doing a lot of great work, I'm sure. Oh my god. That is cute. I like this. The kiss cam thing, that's really cute. Wow, okay. That one was really fun. Okay, so we just had Vanilla Ninja with Too Epic to Be True. This one just felt like pure joy just sprouting from the Eesti Laul stage. Like, these three women were just booming with lights. Literally and figuratively. It seems like they were singing about this person that they fell head over heels for. Before they were all about rock and roll and living life on the edge and all that. But once they settled down and found someone to love, you know, they just gave their all to them, you know? I really like the kiss cam segments. That was adorable. I'm sure if they get sent to Vienna, that'll be fun to experiment with. Yeah, I really like their spirit. I really like what they were offering there. We now have our artist closing out the running order. This is Stockholm Cowboys with Last Man Standing. I think is he dressed up like a priest? That's kind of intriguing. Yeah, you can tell the real cowboys if they're willing to ride through a thunderstorm. Alright, we got some club music that's starting to, like, emerge. Yeah, the bass just totally dropping and just blowing everybody away. Oh my god, the Sims logo just exploded. Yeah, it kind of feels like I'm in the Matrix right now. Like, they noticed I woke up from my nap and they're about to send me back in. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool effect, I gotta say. That's a pretty cool effect. Ooh, look at that! He's using his guitar as a flamethrower to fight the monsters. Okay. Alright, that one felt like an action movie for sure. Alright, so we just had Stockholm Cowboys with Last Man Standing. Hopefully it'll be the first thing you Google when you look up Last Man Standing and not the Tim Allen sitcom. Anyway, to talk about the song itself, it kind of feels like a song that's supposed to empower the listener, make them ready to battle, you know, if they're feeling down about themselves. They had a lot of interesting theatrics with that one, with one of the members flying through the air, and then the other guy using his electric guitar to fight off a monster right behind them. I'm sure that one is going to be very entertaining for a lot of spectators. And yeah, let's see if they come out with a good score. Okay, so we have completed the Eesti Laul running order. A lot of talent to spot here. I think that Eesti Laul is one of the best national finals that we have with us. It's super entertaining every year. They know how to put on a great show. The effects are amazing. The audience is engaged. I'm always thrilled to see what they're doing. But unfortunately, we can only select one champion for this contest, and there can only be one song that we select. So let's get into who I'm choosing this time. So for my 8 points, I'm going with the 8th performer, Noëp, with Days Like This. I really liked the drum and bass beats that he was offering with the song. I really liked how it felt a little gloomy but also hopeful when it came to the tone. I really liked his vocal range. You know, it felt very low in his pitch, but then he raised it to another octave and it created a sick earworm. The fireworks behind him were great. The blues were awesome. I think Noëp has a lot of quality with this performance. My 10 points are going to Robert Linna with Metsik, roos. This one felt like we were taking it back to 50 years ago, to the 70s. And yeah, I was just very calm and relaxed while listening to him. It felt very wrapped in this romantic aura, and he had a lot of unique fashion on stage. He was magnificent, especially when it came to the falsetto. I was down for that. So yeah, I'm hoping that Robert can at least get a little bit of love in this final vote. But with my 12 points, I'm going to have to go with Ollie's Slave. This one had so much energy behind it. It reminded me why I adore Ollie every time he performs in this NF. He had a lot of unique tricks up his sleeve this time. The fast-paced LED graphics, the butterfly effects, the flames on the stair railings, and of course the way he kind of like fell into the crowd, you know, to like really make them interactive. And yeah, it was just so entertaining. I was really down with it. Oh my god. I really hope that he comes away with the win. I think he absolutely deserves a ticket to the big show. Like, I would be so mad if he gets another second place. Maybe not mad, but I'm going to let out a huge sigh. I'm going to let out the biggest sigh I think I've ever let out in my life. So yeah, let's hope for some decent results here. Alright, so I think we're getting to the moment of truth. Who is winning Eesti Laul this year? Ollie made it to the super final. That's what I wanted. Noëp was there as well. Robert, Linna, not so lucky, but he's still in my heart. So let's see who's getting on top. Vanilla Ninja was great, of course, as well. Woo! Oh, it's the time of the show where my anxiety just raises up to a new level.
Eesti Laul 2026 kolmas koht on Ollie!
Oh no! Third place! Wow. Bro got third place. Oh my god. Oh man, I wanted him to win so bad. But you know what? At least it didn't give him the silver medal again. I think he's had enough second place finishes. We'll take bronze. We'll take bronze. We'll take bronze. We'll take bronze, okay? We'll take bronze. So it's down to Vanilla Ninja and Noëp. Honestly, if I had to choose between these two, I would go with Noëp. I would go with Noëp.
Eesti Laul 2026 võitja on...
Ära jama!
Teeme koos!
No teeme koos!
Siis on julgem!
Noh!
Võitja on...
Vanilla Ninja!
Wow! Vanilla Ninja! Okay! Alright! 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 Honestly, I don't think I'm too upset about this, because, like, they did have a lot of creativity to their performance. Like, I did enjoy their ballad, not their ballad, I did enjoy their pop jam, and they had a lot of creativity with it. The split screens, the kiss cam, the lights, the beaming yellowish colors they were experimenting with, the white colors, of course. And, you know, it's nice that we got an all-women group in the competition once more. Yeah, I'm upset about Ollie, you know, not getting first place, but you know what? I'm going to give my congrats to Vanilla Ninja. They clearly put in a lot of heart into this song, and I think that this is a satisfactory result. Well, Guys, that is our Eesti Laul show for this year. Hopefully you guys had fun watching this. I certainly did, even though I really wanted Ollie to get that first place this time. But you know, you gotta take a loss with class and dignity. Ollie, I'm sure, is a great sport about all of this. He's just happy to party with all of the fans and the citizens, so more props to him. More power to him, honestly. I think I'll have another national final reaction for you guys in the coming days. I know there's going to be a few tomorrow, so I'll decide on which one I want to do. But in the meantime, if you guys want to follow me on social media, be sure to check out my Blue Sky, my Twitch, and my TikTok. Links will be in the description. And that's the show for today. I hope everyone is having a good Valentine's Day. And my name is Gabriel Jones. While the sun may be setting, I hope you were able to soak up those drops. Take care.